Hey everybody. In just wanting to share different clips throughout my day and stuff like that with you guys, um, I kind of want to show you a little bit what I can show you of what all it takes with these candles for dressing them and stuff like that. So, before I do any other type of work or anything like that, I'm definitely going to be making sure that I'm spiritually cleansed. Oh, I see.
What's the part of the glue?
Maybe.
Yes, it is.
So when you do that, apply that really generously. This is my spiritual cleansing spray for those of you that are not familiar with the bottle. So I do that, and then before you do anything, you always want to smudge and have that clean energy, clean atmosphere.
Do you want a hug?
Sure.
I have this with your finger.
Thank you. So, I'm gonna light this. Get it nice and really well lit. Okay. All right. And I'm going to smudge myself. So, to make sure that I am good to go as possible, I'm also going to um, smudge the candles. So that is part of the process. So we start with a clean slate. It's the same as when you're picking up crystals or anything else. You always want to cleanse them and charge them, and it's kind of like the same thing with the candles. So um, you don't want any residual energy from anyone or anything else there. So make sure that you are starting with a completely clean slate. So I'm going to do that and allow this to go a little more in the general vicinity. Okay, and while this is going on, I do have some other things going on in the background that help with this process. So after I have all of that set up, the next thing to do is actually get started on the physical parts of the candle. So we're going to pack this with herbs and oils. And to do that, because I'm not just going to sprinkle them on top. When you guys get candles from me, the herbs are in there. So to do that, we've got to put holes in the candle and preferably not crack it. If y'all missed that video that time that happened. That was interesting. So we push this down into it. Get down in there as far as safely possible. You gotta pull it out really slow too. Because you can feel the tension. So this part has to be done really slowly and gradually. So start off with some holes in there that I don't know if you guys can see, but it starts going down into it. And then we're going to sprinkle some of the herbs and powders in there. Don't do the oils at first, because then the herbs would get all sticky and they wouldn't move the way that we need them to. Strong. So we start off with a manageable amount. So something like that is what we'll start off with. And now comes like the tedious process of packing this down into the candle. This part takes a while. I'm not going to be showing all of this on the video. And there's other parts that go into preparing these candles that I just can't show you guys. But I will show you more than this. But we'll come back after I'm done with this, because this takes a while. Because I'm packing everything down into these holes, and then when I get as much as I can, then I'm gonna have to go back to sharp pieces, and I'm gonna have to alternate that back and forth. And as I get the herbs deeper and deeper into it, then I'll be adding more and continuing this process until it is appropriately packed. So, I'll be back. Okay, I'm still at packing this candle. Got these herbs going on, and still packing it. And so now everything, this is the last of what's going to go in it. And so it's just getting this in there. And it's important to make sure that you get it in there. You're not leaving a bunch of excess herbs or oils on top. Now, some is good, but if you leave too much, then whenever the candle is lit, it after the wax starts melting a little bit, mixing with the herbs and the oils, it can drown the candle. It can drown the wick, and that kind of defeats the purpose of burning the candle in the first place, to manifest. We would prefer for our manifestations to not go out. So that's why it's pretty crucial to make sure that you are not leaving a bunch of excess on top or anything like that. And that's why I only do 2 holes instead of multiple ones around it, because that would be another way that the wick could get drowned out too. So these are all things to keep in mind as well. So, you're dealing with the metaphysical part of the candle with different parts of this preparation and the materials being used and things like that. But then you're also dealing with like the mundane physical part of it, in that, it's still a wax candle, and it still works like candles work. So, you can't expect the candle to not work as a candle just because you're using it for this purpose, if that makes sense. So, poured some oil in here also. I'm letting that go down into the holes as well, and some of that is going to be on top. As you can see, it's like absorbing in there. Put a really good amount. So that is the physical part of this candle, and now I'm going to be going into the other parts of it that I can't show you guys. that's going to have to do with spiritual work and stuff like that with this candle to fully put those intentions and manifestations in there to make this candle as potent and effective as possible. So, I hope this showed you guys a little insight into what some of the process is for these candles. I love making them for you guys. It means so much to me to be able to help you all out with your manifesting and your spiritual supplies and things like that. Love doing it. Thankful every day for each and every one of you. Remember, I'm still going to be doing the candles for just under a week and a half. If you need them, please, please, please order now, because after I stop doing them, after a week and a half, I will not be doing them again until the very end of August, beginning of September, considering it just depends on when the baby comes and stuff like that. So please let me help you be as prepared as possible while I'm on maternity leave. And again, thanks so much for watching. If you have any questions, anything like that, drop them in the comments, send me a message, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.